you assess the first quarter of the season for your team?
It's okay. Not great, okay.
What needs to be better?
Well, I think you can look at a lot of different things. You can say, I think we played pretty good hockey for the most part, to be honest with you. I think our record could be better. And then I look at it and I say, well, you know, we played 21 games and 5 of those were back-to-backs. I don't think any other team in the league had, 5 games back-to-back and a lot of travel. So not making excuses. Like I said, it's okay where we're at. We'll be better, but it's okay.
What do you hope to bring back from the trip that you liked?
Well, we played good, solid hockey. We got 5 out of 8 points. Should have been better, but overall, we played pretty good hockey. We worked hard, we competed hard, and we would have liked to have 8 points, but it didn't happen. So we just got to get ready to play. Edmonton's going to be hungry tomorrow, and we got to get ready to play.
What's the challenge like, with coming back in the West now?
Well, there's no challenge now. That's in the past. So we had a practice today, good practice. Get ready for tomorrow's 1:00 game against a talented hockey team we're playing. So.
What do you hope for with Panarin up with Mika and Chris?
Yeah, no, he's a great player for us, and I just wanted to shake things up a little bit the other night, and I thought for the 25 or whatever minutes it was that they played together, they looked really good. So just a little adjustment, and then if it doesn't, we don't like it, we can switch it back. It's a real easy adjustment to switch it back. So.
Do you notice anything developing between Panarin and Trocheck, or are they do they see the game just differently?
Yeah, yes and no at times. They're playing fine, but I expect more. I think they can be better. There's no doubt about that. And it's 20 games, and chemistry doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes, some nights it does, or sometimes it does, but it hasn't been great. And again, I'm not disappointed in either player. I just think it can be better. And we switch around a little bit. I think Crides and Mika have been real good players for us, and Fred obviously puts up big numbers. So just give it a try and see what happens.
You're not a huge matchup guy, we know that. But looking at the Goodrow line, is that a line you might throw out against McDavid?
Yeah, I won't take them off the ice for sure when they're playing against those guys, definitely. I'm not saying they're going to play against them every shift. Mika and those guys can do that also, but yeah, no, it's definitely, I'd feel comfortable with that line on the ice against any of those lines, for sure. And I don't think anybody around the league really likes the matchups against McDavid or Draisaitl, but you got to throw somebody out there.
Can you put a finger on why the chemistry with Panarin and Trocheck maybe hasn't been there?
No. You tell me. I didn't say it hasn't been there. I didn't say they're bad. Don't come out right tomorrow saying that there's no chemistry. They've been fine. I'm trying to get better chemistry is what I'm trying to find. So I didn't say they weren't good.
Right.
You played another subject, a sadder subject, obviously. You played with Salmon
Yes.
in Detroit. So, he was obviously
Yeah.
last year, right? What kind of a teammate was he? How well were you able to get to know him?
Well, that year we played with him, he's just like everybody says, he's a terrific man, a great family man. We got him at the end of his career, and he was really good for a bunch of our young players, and me being one of those guys. And you looked up to this guy. When I was, there's not a huge age difference, but there's, I'm 59, he was 71, but when he came into our locker room the first time, I played against him in Toronto, obviously, and that, but when he came into our locker room, it was just like, this is Boyacell. It's the guy I watched on Hockey Night in Canada with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and you stood up there and you knew he came from Sweden, and one of those first guys he set the groundwork for everybody else, and just a great person. It's really sad to see what happened.
All right.
Great human being.